Hi guys, welcome to the channel again. So today I'm going to show you how to make Bryson, Tyler and Drake type samples like R&B. So yeah, that is gonna show you today. I'm going to break down the sample. It's one of my favorite samples by always. And well, don't forget to subscribe, give me a like, put me on the comments what you want to see next, what type of tutorials, what you want to see. Don't forget to activate the notification bell and follow me on my Instagram. You have my social media in the description, and it's pretty important. I just throw a Greek sample pack. It's pretty good sample pack. It's like full of like PARTY's whiskey type of sample. Pretty good. So I totally recommend you, and it's totally free. You have in the description. And yeah, so I'm going to share the sample, and then I'm going to break down. So yeah, that is the sample. I think it's amazing. That kind of style like Drake is like very ambient, and I will show you all the process. And first I add like a pack called Pack Band from Jumbo Patch in Up this year. Pretty good band, and I think it's a really good pack, like very soft and that kind of stuff. And I made this chord progression in D sharp minor. I usually prefer to use the minor scales in this kind of sample, and I think in every sample I made I use the minor, and sometimes I use the minor harmonic. This chord progression sounds like this. This is very important to play with the inversions. I don't know, what did I say? Because this note, the control, if I pitch it down an octave, this is a D sharp minor 7 chord, and the second I pitch it up an octave to give it like more space, and I don't know, I think it's some better, and it's pretty good to pitch some notes on the chord progression and change off octave, like octave up and down. I prefer just go up, but well, for this palette I have a lot of effects. First I add a vintage birth, a normal reverb, then I add a 3D parametric EQ, record all the low end and the high end, because in this kind of loop you have to keep it like very like the high range you have to cut it because it's gonna sound like more ambient. It's gonna sound more okay, I don't know, but do this with the EQ and you're gonna sound this kind of loop. Then I add crystallizer in this muffle up octave. Then I add a 3D chorus. I don't know why, but I think it's a really good plugin and I use it a lot. Without effects, the pads sound like this. No, because this pads sound like have like a bell, or you only have a bell, but with all the processes sound like more ambient. I don't know, some totally different. Then we have the same pad, but it's like a little top melody, like some high notes, and that's it. Something like give it like more energy to the sample. Sound like this. For effects is the same. It's basically the same plugins. Then I add other pad from the Product 5 from Arturia. This is called Come Love Tremendously, and it's basically the same chorus and sound like this. For the effects I add my hollow vintage birth, just like give it more space. Then I add parameter EQ tuning, causing the low and all the high end. And the last thing I add is the chorus Gen 6. It's a Arturia, it's a plugin from Arturia in the light chorus mono. I think I modified the mix and that's it. And without the effects on like this. With effects, I think it sounds 100% better. Then I got this piano from Labs, called Soft Piano. This is a free plugin. I think it's one of the best plugins. It's like Contact but free. I don't know. I made like I want to make like a little counter melody and really simple. Yeah, it's pretty good. For effects I got my hollow vintage birth. I only changed the color to the 80s. Then I got a 40 parameter EQ. I made the same, cut in the high and the low. Then I got a 3D delay 3 in the if I preset, just like give it like a weird effect. I don't know. I think the free reverb, the free delay 3. No, I'm sorry. I think I don't know. Is a pretty good plugin. I totally recommend it. Then I add a Pancake 2. It's basically a pan effect and it's a free plugin. Yeah, just to the left and the right. I turned down a little bit on the mix and yeah, that's all. And the last thing I got it was RC20 retro color in the Mana 3 preset. I get out the noise and the deal. I put some space, just a touch, and I turn on the stereo option, just give it like more vintage vibe, without effects on like this. Sounds, it's like other things, it's completely other thing with effects. Then I got this tank from Contact called Vocalize Crazy Pack 2 in the C minor phrases. I only pitch it up I think to semitones and that's it. It's not like it's like ambient vocal phrases, dude. It's like other parts, something like that, something like this. For the effects I got the hollow vintage birth and the IQ cutting the high end and the low end. I do a little bit like here and like in the mid highs and the mid highs to give like a more filter vibe, or no, and without effects on like this. With effects on pretty good. For the next part of the sample I got like a percussion loop from a free drum kit. I don't remember the name of the drum kit, but well, sound like this without effects. I think the percussion is really important in this kind of loop. It's gonna give you like more vibe, like more rhythm. I don't know. I think it's a really good tool. For effects, I only care a little bit, just a touch of the low end in this part on the equalizer of the mixer. I add ambience. It's a free reverb plugin, pretty good for this kind of loop, and I keep cutting the high end and the low end, you know, to give it like a filter type of vibe. Then I add other vocal phrases from Exhale in the R&B preset. It's basically like loops and basically are phrases, and they sound like this. And for effects, I only add a hollow vintage birth and fruit seed parameter EQ here in the high end and low end, and that's all. Then I add a bass from the 3XOSC. I I don't know what is the name of this plugin, but it is a stock plugin. I think it's the more basic plugin, something like this. It's basically a sine, okay? I want to make like a very simple bass, like it's not on top of, but it sounds like this. I think in the sample it's very important to experiment and do different things like I don't know, make slides. I think it's not too weird, but not a lot of people do, like make like high notes in a bass line. For the effects, I got Decapitator by Soundtakes. It's basically a distortion plugin. A Camel Crusher, just a little bit, to like more distortion. Then I add a 3D chorus to get like more stereo, I don't know. Then I add a Sun 9 E major. This is one of my favorite plugins I use in all my bass. Not delays, only bass. Basically, you can amplify the stereo image, but without affecting the sub basses frequencies, because the sub frequencies you have to keep in mono to give it like the really bass feel, but frequencies I keep it like in stereo, because when I keep but more range, it sounds better. But for the effects I only, and then I got a kick in the hi-hat. And yeah, that's it. And the last thing I put is this crash from a free drum kit. I think is of the same drum kit of the general loop, and I only put about 11 inches worth. Yeah, that's it. So basically that's all for the video. I hope you like. If so, don't forget to subscribe, give me a like, and put me on the comments when you want to see next. Follow on my Instagram. Download my new sample pack. It's pretty good, and yeah, that kind of stuff. So I get to give you the thanks for all the support you have been giving on my channel. We are pretty close to the first 400 subscribers. So go to subscribe. Yeah, that's all. Bye.